Hey guys, how's it going? Jeff here. I've had a couple minutes here to play with both the Smith & Wesson lever lock chain cuffs and also the Model 300 push pin hinge cuffs. There's not much to cuffs, so I think I'm able to go ahead and just do a quick review. So we'll go ahead and get these ones out of the way and focus on these ones real quick. As I said before, if you haven't watched the unboxing, these are the Smith & Wesson M&P Model 100-1 lever lock handcuffs. And what the lever lock is it's this little lever right here. This is actually the double lock. As you see, it's spring activated. So go ahead and lock in there. And it's difficult to do with one hand, but you take your finger, go like that, and you hear that little snap. Now the cuff is double locked. It's not going to close on the suspect's hand. One advantage, or one thing that's actually really nice about that is that, before with other Smith & Wessons, you had the slot lock, which was horrible until they started making the push pin lock, like on my hinge cuffs. You had to either stick the key in the little hole there or stick it in the slot over here and move it a certain way. With this, you don't even need a key. It's real simple. It's just a little thing. I really like it. Now, it does raise the concern, well, what if I'm going to use them and they're already double locked, like say pulling them out of a tight handcuff case. I have the Bianchi AccuMold Elite double cuff case up front, and I just put that and the hinge cuffs both in it, and it's a pretty tight fit. So I guess there's probably always the possibility for that to happen. I think Smith & Wesson kind of thought about that, because you really do have to apply some pressure here to actually get it to double lock. It's nothing crazy. Shit, let's see if I can get it here. It's nothing crazy, but you do have to give it just a little bit of force for them to double lock. As you see, and as I said, they are just chain. So nothing real special about that. I'll switch hands here. Get the key in the hole. Let me see if I can get this one. Okay. The action on them is they're very smooth. They're the smoothest cuffs that I own. These M&Ps. They're smoother than the hinge slightly, but Smith & Wesson, I guess, has always probably been known to just have smooth operating cuffs. I even have a pair of Model 100s. It's the standard slot lock Model 100s, and they're quick as well. So yeah, I like these a lot for 28 bucks off Handcuff Warehouse. You can't beat them. That's the cheapest I saw them anywhere online that were new. So great cuffs. I'm glad I learned about them. Go ahead and buy them if you're looking for some cuffs that are just standard, reliable, easy to use, intuitive cuffs, especially with that lever lock. I love it. So I'm gonna set those aside and we'll go ahead and get to the Model 300 P. Now, on typical Smith & Wesson cuffs, they got the slot lock there. Well, with the P, it doesn't have that. It's got the push pin there. You see that? That's your double lock. You take the key and you push in on that, much like the Peerless and other handcuff companies have that. They're not as smooth as the lever locks, but they're still good. You're gonna throw them on someone's wrists and they're gonna go. With these ones, if I would use my finger and I didn't have the camera, I could actually make it revolve all the way through and back out. I can't do that in any of the Peerless cuffs I have. Now these are going to give you a lot more suspect control because they're a lot smaller. Just comparing these to the chain cuffs here, they are, as you see, they're a little bit shorter there. As well as, they can't move around like these can. These are in a fixed position. I think everyone should probably carry at least one pair of chain and one pair of hinged cuffs on their person at one time. You never know when you're going to need these. You got someone that's fighting more, a woman even, someone with smaller wrists. You're going to want these for just a little bit more control. Let me see if I can get, give them a double lock right here. It's going to be difficult with one hand. So basically, you just take your double locker right here and you throw it If I can see here, I can't actually get it on video, but you take it, put it in the hole. It's in the hole there, and you push, and now it's double locked, as you see, compared to the one that's not. So this one won't go. This one will, because it's not double locked. And then just the same standard. Everyone knows how to do it. Into the right. Some double lock is off. Now what I'm going to do here is just a quick comparison between these two, the Smith & Wessons, as compared to a pair of Peerless. These are just Model 700s. Right off the bat, you notice that keyholes are just slightly different. Where Smith & Wesson puts them vertically, Peerless puts them horizontally. Peerless has the double lock. Double lock is the push pin as well, which is nice. Peerless are not as smooth as the Smith & Wessons. You can't tell on video they seem smooth and whatnot, but they're really not. I mean, they're not bad, but they're just not as smooth as these, especially, or these even. And then one more pair of cuffs for shits and giggles is the shitty Peerless Korean cuffs. As you see, it says made in model P010. And on here somewhere it'll be brandished that it's made in Korea. Let me see. Right here up top. If you can see that or not. Made in Korea. Yeah. Shit. Don't buy these if you can. I mean, look, as you see there, they get stuck. Now, I'm sure it's probably nothing a little bit of lube can't, take care of. But I don't know. Handcuffs, you shouldn't have to do all that. I mean, these aren't out of the box, but out of the box they were like that as well. So out of the box they should be like these, or even these. These, I mean, do I think they're going to break on someone, trying to get out of them? No, I think they're actually secure cuffs, but these are like 20 bucks. For, $8 more, you can get a decent pair of cuffs. Hell, even the Model 700s that are better than these are only $4 more. So I would stay away from the P010 cuffs unless you have them just for like backup cuffs in the car. That would be perfectly fine, because the chances are you're probably not going to use them. But I would not use them on my person. Now, the Model 700s are great. They're just, now that I bought these, I'm obviously going to carry both of these as opposed to those. And then I even got a pair of black Smith & Wesson Model 100, just the black slot lock ones. So definitely a fan of these two. Definitely. Can't wait to actually use them. Get some real world experience on these. But I couldn't recommend these enough right now. Just having them. Now, like I said, they do fit pretty tight in the Bianchi case, but you can get them in there with a little finagling. So, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for a couple more videos this week. Thanks.